Hi folks, this is just a little video to show you what kind of stuff you would do on the level 3 visual effects course. So I'll take you through something really simple today. First thing you want to do is open Adobe After Effects. If you don't have this program, you can download a trial version for 7 days from the Adobe website. I'll post the link in the description below. Once After Effects loads up, you will see a screen like this, and the first thing you want to do is click on New Project. So this is called our project panel. So what you want to do is you want to go to the link in the description below where it says Assets, and you can download the video files that I'm going to use for this little mini tutorial, okay? So you can follow along and you can have a go at doing this yourself. So what we're going to look at today is something called compositing. So if we double click here, double left click in our project panel, and you should have these 3 files here. So if you click on one and you hold down the shift key and you click on the bottom one, you can select all 3 at the same time. And then you want to go down to import. Okay, and then you've got your 3 files. So select Twinkle. And if you left click and hold and you drag this down to the create a new comp button, and then you just let go. All right, so drag and drop, and then you've got this twinkly kind of star field. What we're going to do is we're going to grab this one. This is a 2K Venus JPEG. JPEG is just an image file, and we're going to drop it here. So when you have this little blue line, that means it's going to be on top of our twinkle star field. Okay, so you've got this little flat picture. What we're going to do is we're going to change this planet texture. We're going to make it into an actual planet using one of After Effects' many effects. So if we go over here to where it says Effects and Presets, and we click in this little search box, we're going to type in CC Sphere. Okay, and we're going to grab this, and we're literally just going to left click on the effect, and we're going to drag it over here, and make sure you drop it on top of the image of the Venus surface texture. Okay, because if you drop it on the star field, it's going to make that a planet instead of this one. So if we let go, then voila, you have a planet. Okay, so you've created your first planet, and what you can do is with the left mouse button you can move it around, place it wherever you fancy. So let's maybe put it over here in the top corner. And if you go over here, this is where you have your effect controls. So they do what it says on the tin. They control what the effect is doing. And if you look at the radius here, it says 200, and this is basically the size of the planet, so we can make it smaller or bigger. And all I'm doing is I've clicked on it with the left mouse button, and I'm dragging to the right or to the left to make it smaller or bigger, and then just reposition it until you're happy. Now, planets in space generally would rotate, so if you click away from the effect, all you have to do is click on the layer again to come back to the effect controls, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to go to this little option for rotation. We're going to twirl that down, and we're going to go rotation Y, and we're going to go to the very, very start of our clip on our little timeline here. So this little blue line, that's where we are in time. So you can see that's 0 seconds. You've got 1 second, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 10, because our clip is 10 seconds long. We're going to click on this little thing here. This is called the stopwatch. Okay, so we're going to set a keyframe. That's the start of our little rotation animation. And then we're going to go all the way over here to 10 seconds, and we're going to change this number to 60. I'm going to hit enter. And then we're going to go all the way back to the start. And if I hit spacebar, we've got a really slow planet rotation. Now, if you go back to your 10-second mark, you could make this, a much bigger number. And then you've got a much faster planet rotation. All right, so that's how it works. Pretty simple. And I'm going to change that back to 60 and this to 0. Because mine is a really slowly rotating planet. All right, now for the last part of our little thing here, I'm going to click here where it says project, and it'll bring me back to my project panel, all the stuff that I've brought in. And I'm going to click on my 4K spaceship flyby, and I'm going to drag that. I'm going to drop that at the very, very top. Okay, so you can see that's giving me this. If I press play, now I have spaceship kind of rolling through my scene. And that is it. So that is what you would call a basic example of compositing. So we've got our 3 layers. We've got our space layer here. On top of our space layer, we have our planet that we created. On top of our planet, we have our spaceship. Then we would go to File, Export, Add to Render Queue. Okay. And then this brings up our render queue here. And then all we want to do is best settings. Leave this as H.264, output 2, click on not yet specified, and then you get to choose, and we're going to call this spaceship flyby. I'm going to hit save and then hit render. And that will convert it into a video file that you can play on anything. You can upload to YouTube and do anything you want with. So I'm going to pop up another couple of little mini tutorials for you to check out and have a look at. You know, have a look at the channel, have a look at all of the different projects and stuff that the students have done over the last few years. And if you have any questions, feel free to get in touch or drop us a comment.